Christmas is over. It's time to look forward to the new year. Lots of parties this time of year.
Yep.
This is Chef Nolan from Mahoney's in Oshkosh. He does a lot of great stuff for us.
Oh,
and
thank you.
Today, you've got a good appetizer.
Yeah, you know, I was trying to think of something different, something fun and unique, and it just kind of happens that yesterday I saw on Yahoo that beans are the superfood of 2013, and we always known bacon has been a superfood.
Always.
So why don't we put two awesome superfoods together, and we're gonna kind of bridge those together with a little bit of tarragon and some blue cheese.
I love it.
So it's kind of a simple thing to do. What we've got here is we've got about a half a pound of bacon that we started rendering. We want to get kind of cook it down a little bit, get it crisp, but we're not going to get rid of the bacon fat really because we need to cook some onions and garlic in it.
Oh.
So we've got one like medium minced onion we're going to add to that. And then we've got a couple of tablespoons of minced garlic.
Okay.
We're going to go right in there. And for me, there's no better smell than bacon, onions, and garlic.
Oh, you bet. I'm right
cooking
there with
together. So what we would do is, we're going to take this, we're going to cook it down, get those onions nice and tender, nice and soft. You could kind of caramelize them a little bit if you wanted to build up that sugar and that flavor, but for our timing constraints right here, we really don't have that.
Got it.
So then what we're going to add is some white beans. Now, if you wanted to use a different bean, if you wanted to use red beans, if you wanted to use black beans, it's all going to work nicely in this. These are beans that I just cooked that were dried.
Okay.
If you wanted to use canned beans, you could. I would just really suggest you rinse them well and try and get one that doesn't have a lot of sodium in it.
Would that be like the northern white beans or something?
Sometimes they're called navy beans or great northern beans.
Got it.
Or sometimes just white beans.
Yeah.
So we've got about 4 cups actually that we're going to add to that. And this makes quite a bit. So if you wanted to cut the recipe in half, you could. But if you've got a big New Year's party or there's the Rose Bowl the next day, there's the Packer game this weekend, there's just tons of stuff to do. And normally you wouldn't think of, a white bean dip as something for the game, but it's got bacon in it.
Absolutely, and garlic and onions and all that bacon fat.
So you're gonna, why not start the new year out right?
I agree.
Or at least end it on a good note.
One last hurrah.
We have superfood here, bacon, I mean beans, but. So we're going to get this, we're going to get it going, and once we see it start to bubble a little bit, then we're going to add about 2 cups of chicken stock. Now, if you wanted to make this vegetarian, which I wouldn't recommend, but if you wanted to, you could omit the bacon, switch to a vegetable stock, and you're still going to get the great flavors with the blue cheese and with the tarragon. So once this would come to a boil, we would actually go ahead and put it in a blender. Well, I didn't want to do that here because usually I just torture Rachel with the hot blender stuff, and I didn't want to put you through that trauma.
Thank you.
Yeah, you bet. So we would just imagine that we pureed this, and then we would actually, all we're going to season it up with is we got about 2 ounces of crumbled blue cheese. Now, if you wanted to use a different kind of cheese, that's fine, but I think the blue just adds that great flavor.
Yes.
Good Wisconsin blue, by the way. A little bit of dried tarragon, and then we're going to add, rendered or cooked bacon back into it. You don't need the salt and pepper as much because we've got a lot of great salt from the bacon and from the blue cheese.
You bet,
so we really don't need to add any other seasoning to it.
And take a look at the delicious product here. Serve with some nice crusty bread or,
or
really
any bread you
vegetables
can,
if
you could use it as a veg dip. You could keep it in a small little crock pot and, pretzels, anything it would be great for.
It's brilliant. It's brilliant. And we have the recipe on fox11online.com. Just click on the Good Day Wisconsin tab. We are going to be right back. Thanks, Chef.
Thank you.